Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Paris Saint Germain career mode. You already know what it is, guys. And we're looking at the tournament tree for the knockout stages of the Champions League, the Champions Cup. As you can see, we're going against Real Madrid in the semi-finals. Man City are taking on Juventus. For some reason, Manchester City are winning that match. I would have been rooting for Juventus on that match, but Man City putting that money to use, getting a 2-0 victory. It seems to be at home. They got that against Juventus. They're going to have to go to the old lady stadium. Not the old lady stadium. The old lady meaning Juventus' stadium. But I forget that, man. We're going into the first game against Real Madrid. And it's at the Bernabeu. I'm not sure how you say that stadium, guys. But we make a big mistake here, passing it straight out to Di Maria, who gets it to Benzema, who somehow just dribbles back, comes back in, left foot shot, puts it in the net, man. 7th minute, his 6th goal in the Champions League. That's a lot of goals in the Champions League, man, especially when we've got players like Balotelli and Ibrahimovic. Hopefully he's going to get as many goals as that too, but we get it in here. Pastore somehow getting past Sergio Ramos, still on the ball, a little bit of a dribble, it feeds it into El Shaarawy into the back of the net. And guys, you guys can watch this gameplay and see what happens. I'll probably get back into it at the end of the game, man, but yeah, I believe there's 2 more episodes left to come after this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy those episodes. There's a lot of things to come. Benzema puts it into the back of the net, getting his 7th goal in all competitions. But yeah, the Chelsea career mode is coming soon, guys. It's coming straight after the Paris Saint Germain one is finished. A little bit of a break, and then it's back in with the Chelsea career mode. And people are asking me who's the best player I've ever played with in a career mode. The thing I want to ask you guys is who's the best player you've ever played with in the career mode? Who's the best player you've ever played with? Just let me know in the comment section. Who's the best player you've played with in your career mode? Like whatever team you've been, even if it's someone like King from Birmingham, because King was a beast for me when I done my Birmingham career mode in FIFA 12. It's up to you guys who you play and how they play for you. You know what I mean? But Sergio Ramos there, a bit of 90-minute scripting, gets it to 3-2, and I believe that's how it ends. 3-2 to Real Madrid at home. So we're away. So I was expecting to get at least a draw, but we walked away with a loss, so that's not good. We're going to have to go into our stadium, Parc des Princes, having to pick up a win. So that's going to be a bit hard for us to pick up, man. But yeah, speaking of the best player, I would say the best player I've ever played with in my career mode in FIFA 13 anyway is Fellaini, guys. Fellaini is just an absolute beast for me when I put him in that midfield. El Shaarawy is kind of a beast too, though. I think I prefer him because he gets a lot of goals, but Fellaini can literally play everywhere. You know, he can play central attacking midfield, central midfield. He can play defensively. He can play anywhere he wants to. But in the Chelsea career mode, I'm going to go a bit different with my midfield. So maybe Fellaini won't be an option for me. Maybe you'll have to wait and see who I pick for my midfield and who I bring in. Maybe I'm going to bring in a striker, maybe even a goalkeeper to replace Czech. You're going to have to wait and see, man. But we're 11 points away from Marseille, 2 games in hand. Hopefully we can catch up to them with a few wins ASAP. But Pavlyuchenko here, I believe it's his right foot, but yeah, the big boy, the big Russian here comes through, just dribbles straight past our defenders, and look at that, but straight into the back of the net. 4th minute, and already they're leading. OGC Nice, I believe is how you say it. Nice, actually, but I'm not going to call them nice. They're not nice, they just scored against me. You know, a bit of chaos. I just scored against you there, but against me. Yeah, forget that. Koulibaly, guys, comes into Pastore, and look at that for a volley in the 10th minute. Just 6 minutes after Pavlyuchenko puts it into the back of the net. Pastore drawing level for us, so hopefully that's going to bring us back up. Neymar on the ball, we win a penalty. Hopefully we can pull off a goal. Neymar steps up to put it in. Brazilian, the big Brazilian, the big left winger. Look at the power on that shot. Straight into the back of the net, 40th minute, and the power just knocked the goalkeeper out. The goalkeeper fell on the floor, got back up, and I was like, whoa. The power just knocked me over, man. The power knocked me over. But as you can see, guys, it comes back out here. It's Pastore on the ball, takes a shot, comes back off the post, and Koulibaly, and you guys are going to see, it turns out to be a beast for us, man. Koulibaly, the 67 overall, somehow gets it into the back of the net and hits the goalkeeper's heel, man. But we had to make a big change. Menez, you guys know, is a bit of a super sub like El Shaarawy, man. But he comes on to replace Neymar. So a big goal scorer coming off, a big goal scorer coming on, and we lose a penalty awarded to them. Menez is there to complain after just coming off the bench, but Jale gets himself a yellow card. He fouls the big Russian. Pavlyuchenko is going to step up. Is he going to get his second goal of the game against Paris Saint Germain? Of course he is. He just moved to Nice. Well, he has to have, you know. He can't just start in the team. He has to have just moved there, maybe in the summer transfer window or maybe the January transfer window. I'm not sure if he was there when we played him at the start of the season, man. But he gets the second goal for them, making it 3-2, I believe, or 2-2. 3-2, yeah. And now it's 3-3. So we had a big lead. We had it, I think it was 2-1 or 3-1 even we had. And then they came back. They came back with a vengeance. They wanted to get back into it. And in the 90th minute, you know how Menez is, man. Menez is one of those guys with the kind of attitude who's not going to take it on his right foot across the goal into the net. 90th minute. And if you're wondering why I'm not being so hyper, guys, there's someone here in my house. Fucking here in my house. But yeah, guys, make sure you stay tuned for that Chelsea career mode, man. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, this Paris Saint Germain career mode, we've just won again against OGC Nice. Again, did I say? This is the second game, right? We lost against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu Stadium. But we have a second game against them. A big game at the Parc des Princes. Hopefully we can pull off a win. We're going to do a bit of a rotation in the squad so that we can be ready for their team. Who are we going to play, guys? There's only one big boy we have to bring back into the team. Ibrahimovic. That's all I have to say. Ibrahimovic, and you know we're going to win. You know why? Because he's on the ball. It's Ibrahimovic on his right foot, and he's always going to put that into the back of the net. Especially when it's the big boy in that kind of position. You know, he just walks into the goal. It's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And look at these stats, guys, at halftime. We totally were dominating them, man. 8 shots to 0. 4 shots on target. 60% possession to 40%. We were just dominating Real Madrid, but Real Madrid were like those kind of one of those kind of teams with, when they see the stats, they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna slap all the players until they get themselves a goal, and that's what happened. Khedira puts it into the back of the net, 66th minute, and I was like, yo, why is this happening, man? We have to get ourselves another goal now. Man, it's like 4-3 on aggregate to Real Madrid. If we get one goal, though, we're going to win on away goals. Are we going to do it? Hazard on the ball, gets it through to Balotelli. What's going to happen? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did that just happen? 84th minute, Balotelli gets himself his 7th goal in the Champions League for Paris Saint Germain. In that kind of position, man, we have to show a replay for that. Look at that for a goal. Especially when it's Sergio Ramos he's going one-on-one with, and then it goes past Casillas. Man, Balotelli just won us a freaking spot in the final. He just won us a spot in the final. That's why I spent £27.5 million on the big Italian. That is the reason, man. And people are saying, yo, why didn't you get Neuer for the goalkeeper? Just leave out Balotelli, leave out Neymar. That is why. Because the money is here. Just as the money's there at Manchester City. So it's going to be a dollar versus dollar team game there. A bit of money versus money. A bit of splash the cash versus splash the cash. You know? But yeah, guys, it's going to be Paris Saint Germain versus Manchester City in the final. But before we end this episode, we're going in one more match against Marseille in the final. Another piece of silverware we could be winning off them. I believe we won them in the last episode on penalties, actually, to take that that piece of silverware off them. But now we're going in the Coupe Nationale. So I believe that's the French Cup. So last time it was like the Capital One Cup for French people. I don't like saying that. For the French League, I'll say. And then this time it's for it's like the FA Cup for the French League, man. But Hazard, 23rd minute, showing that his £40 million bid was worth it. You know, his wage is worth it. The £40 million I paid for him was worth it. And Balotelli once again showing he can do everything Hazard can do, but better. 27.5 million going to good use there. In the 38th minute, making it 2-0 against Marseille in the final. And that means that we're going to pick up the win, right? We're going to pick up the win, right? Not when you get Valbuena into this kind of position. He's just going to cut down across goal into Remy. Comes back out. Good save. Somehow they get a sloppy goal. 72nd minute, Remy puts it into the back of the net against Adan with a sloppy goal. I can't believe how sloppy that goal was. And you think, okay, it can't get any worse than that. I'm going to go Chelsea on their ass. You know, I'm going to go Chelsea on their ass. Put 5 at the back, 5 in the midfield, no one up front. do one of those Chelsea, what they done against Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Well, if it wins trophies, it's worth it, you know. People are criticizing, what's his name, Di Matteo, for doing that. But he won the trophies. That's what Abramovich wants, right? So why would he just be like, no, you're going, we want Benitez? And that, how can we let a goalie, man? Kabore puts it in, 90th minute, 2-2, which means it's going to have to go to extra time. It's full time, 2-2, we're going to extra time. Balotelli and Hazard gets our goals. Remy and Kabore gets the goals for Marseille in the final of the Coupe Nationale. We're not going to sit down. Neymar on the ball. Still Neymar. Does a bit of trickery here. Still Neymar through the legs. In the net. 112th minute. Which means our players are pretty tired, man. We're going to have to go into a few matches, like some league matches. We have to pick up a few wins to get at the top of the table there. And it's Marseille who is actually at the top there, man. But they hit the post. It comes back out. Jale tries to just blast it out to get it free. It comes back to Remy. Somehow sneaks it into the net in the 120th minute. I don't know, man. I was just like, okay, it's over. We're going to have to do penalties again, you know. But Jale and Balotelli had a different story. He got it through to Menez. And Menez, once again, is going to show why he's there. 4-3. 4-3 in the 120th minute. And look at that for some irony. He's crawling on the line to show that we're just about crossing the line. We're crawling across that line to win the cup. What a goal, man. We couldn't take anything away from him. We put it into the back of the net. Near post OP, as people would say. Overpowered near post. But we win the cup, the Coupe Nationale. And Paris Saint Germain has got the second piece of silverware under Sonny. We're playing like a beast. Marseille looking disappointed right now. Are you ready for that Chelsea career mode? Because I'm ready to move now. I think I've done a lot for Paris Saint Germain here. Brought in a few big players. Alaba there, who played a great game. Brought in Balotelli, Neymar, Hazard, Fellaini, some big players who's actually winning the silverware for us. So I guess that's some big players I brought in for Paris Saint Germain. I'm ready to move on. After a few games, I want to finish the season, get that league trophy hopefully, and get to the top of that table and win the Champions League against Manchester City. What a big game that's going to turn out to be, man. But we win that cup. And look at that. The players are just ecstatic about that. And we're just going to walk away like, yo, we done our best and we won the cup. You know, so stay tuned for the next episode to see if we can catch Marseille at the top of the league. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes on this episode, guys. Follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page. The links are in the description below. Share the video on Facebook, retweet the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. Click those annotations. Check out the road to success out there on the right. That's the player career mode I do for you guys. And check out AJ's last video on the left regarding a preview of the Black Ops 2 DLC, man. But make sure you check that out. He'll probably appreciate that more than I appreciate you guys checking my video out, and that's a lot, you know. So a like and a comment is always appreciated, guys. You guys already know that. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's been your boy Sonny, and I'm about to sign out. Peace out.